about that, what are they? Okay. First of all, ma'am is told the what is the matter, states of matter, properties of matter, what is the types of matter, some activities, compressibility, etc. After that, in this section, we discuss some more topics. Okay. First, we discuss the diffusion. First one is diffusion. Next, observing the diffusion of gases. Then, observing the diffusion of liquids. Activities to observing diffusion of liquids and solids. Then, can matter change its states? Okay, so in this section we discuss the diffusion, observing the diffusion of gases, observing the diffusion of liquids, activities to observe the diffusion in liquids and solids, can matter change its states. Okay, first of all, we know the what is the diffusion. What is meant by the diffusion? Okay, so diffusion means nothing but to spread out. Spread out. Okay, so diffusion is nothing but the spread out. So definition is diffusion is the movement of substances from an area of a high concentration to an area of low concentration. Okay, so diffusion definition is the movement of substances from an area of a high concentration to an area of low concentration. So diffusion happens in liquids and gases. Okay, so diffusion happens in liquids and gases. Why? Because in these liquids and gases having particles glass. Okay, so now we will doing some activity to the diffusion. How will be diffusion in the liquids? Okay, so first of all, we do this activity. We require some material. So first activity is observing the diffusion of gases. Observing the diffusion of gases. So we perform this activity, we need some incense sticks. Okay, what are these? Some incense sticks. Then one matchbox. Okay, so this activity we carried out, we got some incense sticks and matchbox. Okay, first then we take some incense sticks to smell the fragrance. Fragrance means smell. Fragrance means smell. So we will feel some smell in this incense stick. Then when we will light it incense stick, so here we take some incense sticks, then light it too, and we will put on some distance. Okay, some distance we will be observing the vapors and smoke will be formed in the incense stick. These incense sticks will be, we will place down in the room one corner, then we will be stand on the other corner when we will be observe that incense sticks smell also. How? In the incense sticks produce the vapors and smoke. Both are mixed in the air to entire room will be occupied. Then we will feel that incense stick smell. So in this activity, we observing the incense sticks will be from the smoke and vapors. So finally we learn that the movement of air, vapors of scent as known as the diffusion. In this activity, movement of the air, scent will be occupied in the air. So this is the diffusion. Okay, then next we perform another activity, that is the observing the diffusion of liquids. Okay, so then second activity is observing the diffusion of liquids. Next activity we carried out the observing the diffusion of liquids. So here required materials are flask, conical flask or round bottom flask, and potassium permanganate crystals, and another beaker, measuring jar, dropper. Okay, so first take one beaker or round bottom glass, fill with the water. Fill with the water. Then now take the potassium permanganate crystals in another test tube or flask. So here we observe what is this? This is the potassium permanganate crystals. Crystals also solid state. Okay. So then we add some water. Observe carefully what happening here. Here water will be changed their color. Then we take the dropper, take some potassium permanganate liquid and drop of potassium permanganate solution slowly along the side of the glass. So observe clearly here what will be happens. Okay, observe here we drop by drop in the potassium permanganate solution in the water. So this potassium permanganate solution will be occupy the total water particles. Okay, so spreading the color evenly in water. Okay, then we stay with the glass rod. Then clearly we observe the diffusion. So liquids also diffused on there. Okay, here in this activity we observe that the particles of potassium permanganate and water spread and mix with each other on this bone. So we can conclude that liquids also diffuse with each other for this activity. So we know that solids and liquids diffuse in liquids and gases diffuse into gases. So we conclude that solids and liquids diffuses in liquids. Gases diffuses in gases. Okay, so here we carry the two activities. So next one we will observe the diffusion of two gases. So here observe in this chart. So diffusion of two gases. Okay, first A, to observe the speed of diffusion to gases. Okay, material required. So here we required material are long glass tube, HCl, liquid ammonia, piece of cotton, 2 rubber cups and 2 tongs. Okay, so what is the procedure? First of all, take 1 meter long narrow tube, that is the long narrow glass tube. Okay, then take 2 pieces of cotton wools. Then soak 1 cotton piece in ammonium solution and the other piece in hydrochloric acid. Then we insert them in both ends of the glass tube. At the same time, we close the ends of the glass tube with rubber cut and observe. Okay, so both gases react together. Here HCl gas and here is NH3. So both gases are reacted and form the white color vapor, white color crystal. Okay. Both HCl and NH3 will be reacted and white fumes of ammonium chloride, that is NH3 plus HCl gives rise to NH4 plus Cl. NH4Cl. Okay, this is the ammonium chloride. Okay, so once we will be observe here carefully. Procedure is we will take the 1 liter of the narrow glass tube, then soak the 2 cotton balls in one in the HCl solution, another one is the ammonium solution. Then insert them separately both ends of the glass tube. So with that at the same time we will fix the rubber caps in the two ends. When we observe that carefully, both gases react together to form a white fumes of ammonium chloride. Solids, liquids and gases diffuses into liquids and rate of diffusion of gases is higher than to compare the liquids and solids. So gases will be highly diffused to compare the liquids and solids. Okay. Then next last topic we will be discuss. What is that? What is the matter? How is matter made up of? What is matter made up of? What is matter made up of? Okay. So we already know the matter is made up of very tiny particles. Matter is made up of very tiny particles. Tiny means very small. Very small. We cannot see our naked eye. So that particles we call the tiny particles. So every matter will be made up of very tiny particles. So next one, can matter change its state? Next, can matter change its state? We will observe some examples. Okay, so we observe some examples. See here, this one is the camphor. Okay, we all know this item, this matter. Okay, so camphor change its state from, this is the solid state. Okay, we taken the camphor. This is the solid state. Okay, camphor is changed its states solid to gas. Okay, so when we kept in open air, the camphor, it will be converted to solid state to gas state. Okay, next, second one example is coconut oil. Coconut oil. Okay, in winter season, we observe the coconut oil will be converted into solid state. Okay, so coconut oil is the liquid. It will be converted to the solid state. Solid state. When turns to on cooling. When on process of the cooling. Okay, so next one, third example is the mothballs or naphthalene balls. Okay, so in naphthalene balls we kept on the clothes. Okay, that's why we observe scent smell from dresses even they not disappeared. Sometimes that naphthalene balls will be disappeared, but we will be smell that scent. Okay, so naphthalene was also solids that will be converted into gaseous states. So these three examples we will be conclude that matter can change its states among solid, liquid and gaseous states. Okay, so these three examples will be told to will be matter will be changed its states. Okay, solid to gases, liquids to solid states. Okay, now. So, students, today in this section we discuss about the topics. Once we recall that diffusion, observing the diffusion of the gases, observing the diffusion in liquids. Okay, some activities and can matter change its states. Matter, what is the? I hope all are understood these topics. Okay, so once we regard what is the matter, diffusion, some activities, diffusion in liquids, diffusion in gases, can matter change its states. Thank you for all.